African American. Y'all do realize African Americans is the names of 2 white men.
Right.
Can y'all come from 2 white men? No. So that's another reason how you know that we are the people of this book, because our nationality was stripped from us. You understand that? Let me show you something.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day.
Hey, so listen, Moses is talking to the Israelites. Give me Deuteronomy 1:1. Moses is talking to the Israelites. They in the wilderness. Y'all heard about Pharaoh in Egypt and Moses. What happened with Moses? Remember what he said, let my people go, right?
Yeah.
So what were they doing in Egypt? If they had to be let go, so what they was being held, right? They were slaves in Egypt.
Right.
So the same condition they was in, we in that same condition today. So right now, they got out of slavery, now they wait in the wilderness. And Moses telling them something. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1.
Bring it up.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So Moses is only talking to the Israelites. That's the Hispanics, the blacks, and the Native Americans. Those are the Israelites according to the Bible. So he got a message for them. I got a message for y'all today. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments.
So, my brother right here, what's a commandment that Moses gave his people? We just read one of them. What's a commandment? Right? Yeah, the swine is a commandment, right? So he's telling them, hey, it's gonna come to pass, don't eat the swine, or if you do, something was gonna happen to you. Read on.
That all these curses.
You know what a curse is, bro? It's bad luck, or something bad happening to you. Right?
Like
Y'all heard the curse of the mummy, right? Hey, bad stuff will happen. You seen the mummy, right?
Yeah, I see.
Hey, what happened when they opened their chest? They got a curse on them, right?
The curse came upon everybody.
Everybody. So this what happened to the Israelites. That's what happened to our people. All the curses came on everybody. Read on.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So God said all these curses that I said was going to happen was going to come on y'all. Give me verse 32.
Bring it out.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Do y'all know when that happened? When was a group of people, children, given to another people? What we call that today? Let me show you. Maybe the kid, let me paint this picture right here. It's slaves. You said child trafficking. This was the ultimate, right, the slave block. That was the ultimate child trafficking. They were selling your kids to North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia. They were separating you from your kids. So when he said, read that again.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
You see that? You see where they bid and they on auction slave blocks. You see the baby in the hand? Hey, their kids was given to another people. What people did our people go into slavery under? White folks. But guess what? It wasn't only white folks. The Arabs that owned this stove, the East Indians, the Asians, everybody had their hand in our slavery. So he said we were going to be given to another people. All right?
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
Y'all seen 12 Years a Slave, right? Y'all seen when the sister got a kid sold and took from him, she was crying the whole movie.
Right.
And the brother was like, hey, sister, hey, how long you going to keep crying? She said she missed her kids. Hey, that's scripture. I don't know. Go to verse 41.
Verse 41. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity.
So ain't that what happened to our kids? So based on the curses that was put on the Israelites, who does this match today? You said black folks, right? But what did it happen to the Hispanics? Remember Christopher Columbus came? What did he do? He killed, raped, robbed. He sent some of them on those ships back to Europe. He did the same thing to them as he did to us.
Bring it out.
You understand that? Jump to verse 46.
Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee.
That day is those curses. Your kids being taken from you, being in slavery, that is a curse. That's a sign to let you know who the Israelites are today.
Right.
Read.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
So guess what? As long as we keep having kids, you're going to see those signs, those curses that happen to our people. Give me verse 37. I'm going to give you another sign real quick to identify who you are according to the Bible. Read.
Verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword.
So you know what a proverb is, right? A proverb is, if you want to hide something from a Negro, what you do? Put it in a book. Because Negroes don't read, right? If you niggas love watermelon and chicken, that's a proverb they put on our people. What? Read it again.
And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword.
So a byword is, God said, hey, you Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Manasseh, but your slave master said, guess what? You black, African American, you West Indian, you Jamaican, Haitian, you Puerto Rican. That's a byword that was put on our people. Read.
Among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee.
He said, wherever I have y'all in slavery, or wherever I scatter y'all, y'all names was gonna change. You said your name, your nationality was black. Then you said African American. How many people, what other people on this planet names was changed?
Bring it out.
Just us, right?
That's right.
We the only people that go through names every 20, 30 years.
Right.
First we was Negro, right? Then we was colored. Then we was Afro-American. Then in the 80s we was African-American. And now we just black. We just a crayon. So how many people on the planet that happened to?
That's black.
Just black people, right? So according to the Bible, that curse was put on the Israelites. So who does that make us? Our names was changed, kids were sold into slavery. That make us the Israelites.
That's right.
We are God's chosen people that was put in punishment because we failed to keep God's laws. Y'all understand that? Read on. 48.
Verse 48.
Now give me 68 real quick. Give me 68. I want to nail it home just so you know that this is us. Read.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
Y'all know what happened in Egypt to the Israelites, right? Slavery. He said, the Lord shall bring you back into slavery. Read.
Again.
So when they was in Egypt, they were slaves. He said, and I'm in the wilderness with y'all right now. There's going to come a time in the future that y'all going back into slavery.
Bring it out.
Read.
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
How many people, what nation of people ever went into slavery on ships?
Out.
Huh? Us? Who else?
And the foreigners done, right?
So the so-called blacks was the only folks, the blacks and Hispanics were the only people that ever went into slavery on ships. But who did God say this was going to happen to? You see this side right here? These people right here went into slavery on ships.
That's right.
Therefore, through those curses, that's how we know who we are. It says that Israelites was going to go into slavery on ships. That only happened to those people in history. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
And he says, when y'all go on those slave ships, black man, y'all not going to see your homeland again. Have we seen our homeland as a nation of people before?
No.
What is our homeland? You say Africa? What about you?
That's the same.
Africa. Give me that right there real quick in Galatians. I'm going to show you where our homeland is. You're right saying Africa, but it's a part of Africa that we come from. Because Africa got over 1,000 countries inside of it. Which one do we come from? Read.
The book of Galatians chapter 4 and verse 26.
Bring it up.
But Jerusalem.
But what?
But Jerusalem.
Y'all know where Jerusalem at? It's in the northeast part of Africa. Close to Egypt. So that's part of Africa. You're right. Read.
Which is above, is free. Which is the mother of us all.
Y'all heard that? What is the motherland?
Africa.
Read it again.
but Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all.
So what's the motherland, my brother? It's Jerusalem.
That's right.
So all these lies that we've been told, we got to come out of them.
Right.
Like we've been taught Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving. We've been taught Easter. We never celebrated Easter until we got into slavery. Read that. Go back.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So God said he was going to bring the Israelites back into slavery with ships this time. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
And we ain't going to see our homeland, which is Jerusalem, Israel. Read.
And there,
when you got off those slave ships, read.
ye shall be sold.
You hear that? That's biblical prophecy that was going to happen to our people. Read.
And ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
So he said we was going to be sold to our enemies. Look at this right here. Who sold us into slavery? White folks. Who you say?
A white man.
So he called them by another name. He said,
and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
what did he call those people that sold us?
Oh, I just said something.
Read again.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
What he called? What God called us? Our enemies.
Right.
So why do we as a people keep going to their customs and their religion? After God said, these are your enemies. Y'all get what I'm saying? Why are we continually loving the so-called white man when we can't even love our people?
Bring it out.
Y'all see the problem now? Read on.
For bond men and bond women.
So guess what? Our women was right along with us in slavery. Y'all know that? Y'all know our women served with us in slavery. They were sold together.
Right.
How old are y'all, bro?
17.
17. They still got our history in the Bible. I mean, in the books, the history books. Oh man. I got you. Read on.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bond men and bond women. And no man shall buy you.
When he said buy you, that means nobody was able to get you out of this captivity.
Right.
Only one person was going to be able to do that, and that's the Lord. Y'all
We
understand?
used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.